Quintana, what's up, girl? I'm Lo.
What's up, Katana? I'm Nick.
And what's up, Katana? I'm Curtis.
This is your special request. Waka boom! By HYOLYN, our girl HYOLYN.
Baby.
Calm down.
Laying low?
I'm laying low.
Hey, no one's laying me.
Oh my God. The windows.
But no, this is for you, Miss Quintana. Waka boom by HYOLYN. Let's go. Perhaps an unquenched thirst for peace.
Damn, that shit.
Aspetta 왜 목마르네 난 사막 위에 도품은 꽃 피워낸 모자 위에 난 좀 탐내도 돼 거친 사막에 꽃좀 피운다니까 여기 봐 그대 들어차 옳지 않지 세상이 널 시험할 때 say F you That way, that way, that way 여기 나만으로 몰아줄 테니까 Broke my heart, left a scar 난 기다렸어 everyday 아마도 괜찮아 바로 봐 this is me 누군가를 밟고 올라서 높은 곳에 실어난 Now welcome to my world and my show Come on now and watch me sway when I do it my way My way Come on now and watch me sway when I do it my way
Sexy as hell, man.
Shit.
Ooh, I love that part.
Right now I'm like,
Shit. That's shorty. Yeah. Liam G.
보여난 저 높은 곳에 먼저 가면 뭔가 있을 줄 알았어 나는 법도 모른 채 난 falling down
I'll catch you.
Okay, Lee, you can dance too? I knew I wasn't tripping. All right, so I knew that said Lee Young Ji, but I wasn't thinking her, just because sometimes I get confused with the because it's technically, if you pronounce it right, it's E Young Ji. It's not Lee because it's not the L up there, but I wasn't thinking that. I'm just like, yo, I forgot it said it was a feature. So he said, look who's coming out, and then she came out and killed it. Like, I was not expecting that at all. I know YALL was gonna give us something crazy dance type, you know, a vibe thing, but this is pretty good.
I like this, man, just because I love those like almost Super Bowl performance, like larger than life kind of grandiose things. Because I'm not gonna cap, the song was it did take a minute to catch up. The pre-chorus is where it started for me.
My favorite part, yeah.
I think that's the best part of the song, and then obviously like the rap stuff elevated it to like another level. I've like listened to her do a couple different joints like live, especially when Laying Low was out. She did like a lot of stuff live, so I know her voice is fucking. She can hit every note. Like, her voice is crazy. She's uber talented. She is gorgeous. This blonde on her is just, that shit is a look. That shit almost killed me.
I'm not even into blondes, but that right there, goddamn,
that's a good look with the gold. It's like the curse of the golden truck. Got me. But nah, I'm really, oh my god,
that one right there, that second verse in the white dress.
Yeah, like like she's visualing. But this is dope. I always love like the energy she exudes. I forget what's the other joint. We haven't done the reaction on her yet, but my mom and them play it all the time. I think it's called Dolly.
Yeah, featuring Greg.
Like that joint is another kind of one of those videos where she exudes strong grown ass woman. And I kind of just love that.
That makes me appreciate her a lot more. Because the cutesy kind of thing isn't for me. I'll just leave it at that. It's not the cutesy kind of Aegyo thing is not for me. I just feel like as a grown man and everything like that. But her just energy. It's not even just because she's, you know, the way she's dressed or that it's kind of, you know, a little sexy.
No, she could have been fully dressed with a trench coat on, and I feel like you still get that same energy.
Her vibe is just very intense, and you can kind of see that she's a natural performer, and she really, you know, goes out there and give it her all. Like I said, I really love Lee Young Ji's performance on this as well, just because she's so young. This is a really good look, because this is kind of something that we've been asking for, to kind of see, you know, like the former idols linking up with the young underground rappers and everything like that.
And I'm telling you, in a couple other videos, even the joint wasn't here, I feel like we've been getting that, kind of, and I don't want to make it sound like we talked that into the K1.
No. I definitely feel like something is ironic how crazy some things have changed since we've joined in, like the stuff before and stuff now. But I also think that's because of how big the industry, the Hallyu is now, how strong the Korean wave is now. I think it's just perfect timing that we joined and everything like that. But this is so dope. I wonder where they shot this at, because at first I thought it was a desert, but it looks kind of like a quarry now. When they do the maybe the drone shot, you kind of see the foliage and everything back there. So I wonder where they shot that at and how much this cost.
Mining town.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just before you jump into your shit, Kurt, like I love that for her. Ain't nothing better than artists that feel like they have a dance background, but then you hear the vocals and it's just, you know, top tier. She's definitely one of my favorite like soloist artists that we cover on this page with channel. And then obviously, you know, if we run into more, then, you know, the landscape will change. But yeah, she's definitely kind of top 2, top 3 for me so far for the content that we've heard, and I bet it only goes up.
Yeah. And I did not expect Lee Young Ji to dance either, so like it
that was decent.
It just really threw me off too, because you don't see that all the time, or the stuff that I've seen from her, I haven't seen her dance. Definitely not like that. Like, she's straight up part of a performance. So I think, like I said, I really think that's dope, and only expands her brand. Yeah. I can't wait to see.
We're gonna have an open conversation at some point too, because like I said, I started the conversation, but you wasn't here on the other video, so I left it alone. But just the whole, I don't want to be like clickbaity and just be like, is the underworld rap changing? Are they all, dancing and wearing makeup now and doing things that when we came in here, we're told that, and we've seen examples of it, so I'm not going to act like people just were saying it.
Yeah.
But, were not social norms over there. Now we seeing people frequent with people and collabing and chilling with people who, but I'll leave that conversation alone. I don't want to take away from the thunder of how good this was. Yeah, Kurt.
Yeah,
were you done your point, bro?
Yeah, I was done.
Yeah, this was honestly amazing. Like, there's no doubt that she, both of them, of course, are incredibly stunning. But it's like the background that they have, in dancing and singing and everything like that, and certainly, in the rap line later on and everything, like, there's so much talent for sure, and it's just incredibly, captivating to watch for sure. Like, definitely, like, YALL's vocals are no joke. Even in the background towards the latter part, like, really amazing for sure. I definitely love the whole idea within the hook, I think, of, or pre-chorus possibly, of, like, not wanting to step on anyone's backs to be on the top or anything like that. Like, this rise, whether it be to fame or anything like that, you don't want to ever feel like you're stepping on someone or putting someone else down to raise yourself up. Could possibly be in a relationship as well, with the allusions to heartbreak and leaving a scar and everything like that. But just you want to feel like you're on an equal kind of playing field in all those facets for sure. So I thought that was said really well. I definitely like the idea of even in a desert a flower blooms. Keeping with the set piece of them being in a desert, them proverbially being the flowers in that situation, I would assume. And I do want to touch on a little bit of the choreography as well, because I did like the anthem-y kind of, Super Bowl performance-esque sort of grandioseness, as you had said, Nick. So I thought it was done really well. But when the lyrics are basically, watch me sway when I do it my way, from a choreography perspective, how do you integrate that? Like, what does your way mean in that situation? I think they did a lot of unique things within the choreography to kind of elevate those things. So I thought that was all done really well, certainly as well. Definitely when you get to the rap line, I did not expect that rap line at all. See, my favorite part of this was the bridge. I always love the bridge and everything, because that's, again, storytelling-wise, that's when you bring everything together. That's when you really kind of show the message of the song. If you're questioning love in the first verse or in the hook, then the bridge is where you answer that question and kind of come to your theme, so to speak, in the writing. So the bridge is often my favorite part, and also the highlight of the vocals, being much more elevated. So I thought the bridge was absolutely amazing for sure too. But that rap line coming in, I didn't expect it at all. I don't even know if I read that there was a feature on this before we got into it, so it hit me like, incredibly sudden. And within that, her flow and her cadence was so ridiculous too within that, and it was a full 16. It was like, it wasn't some, and I don't want to put down, any female rappers or anything like that, but it was like the subject matter, she was talking about real shit too. It wasn't just kind of filler bars or nothing. Like, even one of the first bars she had said was an homage to the laying low. What you think you had us laying low or something like that, to YALL. So I thought that was an incredible.
And then she mentioned Dolly too, the song that we just talking about.
I hadn't heard Dolly or nothing, but that makes sense as well. So just that kind of writing aspect as far as paying homage or kind of showing that kinship, I thought that was done really well. But she also had this really great bar that I loved, which was basically, they're talking about a relationship and being heartbroken and changing and still trying to do things your way, whatever direction you go. And I love that her verse kind of touched on a little bit of, she said, I'm still going to be rowing towards the horizon, kind of keeping, though, like, you're in a difficult position, like you're literally in a small rowing boat in a vast ocean sort of thing, but you're going to make it over that horizon. So I thought that was a beautiful analogy of kind of overcoming some sort of heartbreak. Like, the odds are against you, you have things kind of pitted against you, but you're still going to keep rowing and keep triumphing and kind of get out of that situation. But that paired with her incredible flow and cadence with it, and the sped up BPM, I would say. It looked like there was a little bit of drum in there that was picking up when her verse came in. All that just made the message kind of, come through so much more clear. So this was a solid, a really solid track for sure.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Like, comment, subscribe, #Redeemers. Let us know what other tracks we should jump into. This was dope. I love her. Love you guys.
Love y'all. Take care.
Peace.